One of these new AI-powered laptops costs $1,349, the other $1,199. But the real surprise isn't in the price. The Galaxy Book Edge uses a Snapdragon X Elite chip, while the Swift runs an AMD Ryzen AI 9 365 with 12 and 10 cores respectively. Base frequencies are 3.4 GHz for the Galaxy Book Edge and 2.0 GHz for the Swift, but these numbers aren't directly comparable across architectures. Both use a 4-nanometer process, but what matters is that the Swift scores meaningfully higher in real-world benchmarks, so you get smoother multitasking and faster editing when it counts. Choosing Swift means a Geekbench 6 single-core score of 2,811 and multi-core of 14,225, compared to 2,659 and 1,3844, but both are near ties, so you likely won't notice a difference in daily single or multi-core tasks. Cinebench 2024 single-core is tied at 117, while multi-core jumps from 892 on Galaxy Book Edge to 1060 on Swift, which means heavier workloads finish faster on Swift. So if your day includes demanding multi-core tasks, Swift's stronger Cinebench 2024 multi-core score will save you real time. The Galaxy Book Edge uses an Adreno X1-85, while the Swift has a Radeon 880M. Both are integrated GPUs. On paper, the Adreno X1-85 is rated at 3.8 teraflops and the Radeon 880M at 4.5 teraflops, but these numbers aren't directly comparable. Real-world gaming or creative performance will depend more on software optimization and the specific apps you use. 14-inch screens on both mean your workspace feels equally roomy, but OLED on the Galaxy Book Edge delivers richer contrast and deeper blacks than Swift's IPS LCD. You get sharper detail from 2880x 1800 versus 1920 by 1200, and smoother scrolling with 120 Hz instead of 60 Hz. That's now 2 wins for Swift, but here the Edge's display should make movies and photos look more immersive every day. With 500 nits versus 768 nits, you get a much brighter screen if you pick the Swift. Both offer touchscreens, but only the Galaxy Book Edge supports HDR10, which matters for vivid highlights in sunlight. Glossy coatings on both mean reflections are similar, but the Edge's 243 pixels per inch is much sharper than the Swift's 162 pixels per inch. That sharper, HDR-capable panel gives the Edge a real advantage for outdoor use, and that's on top of the display win a moment ago. Swift gives you a 65 watt-hour battery, compared to 55.9 watt-hours on the Galaxy Book Edge. Both charge at 65 watts using USB-C, so you can top up quickly with either laptop. That extra capacity on Swift means you can spend more time away from an outlet before worrying about your battery. Both the Galaxy Book Edge and Swift ship with 16 GB of RAM as standard, using LPDDR5X memory. Neither laptop lets you upgrade the RAM after purchase, so your multitasking headroom is set from the start. There is no difference between them on memory specs at this price. In the base configuration, you get 512 GB of SSD M2 storage on both Galaxy Book Edge and Swift. Swift, though, supports NVMe and lets you upgrade storage later, while Galaxy Book Edge does not. That brings Swift to 4 wins, giving you more flexibility if your storage needs grow. That's now 4 wins for Swift, but here the Galaxy Book Edge is lighter at 1.16 kilograms and thinner at 10.9 millimeters, so your bag feels less weighed down and the laptop slips into tighter spaces more easily. Both use aluminum builds, so you get a premium feel either way. If portability and comfort matter most in your daily routine, the Edge changes how easily you carry your tech. You get Wi-Fi 7, Bluetooth 5.4, and 2 USB 4.0 ports on both models. Neither offers Thunderbolt, so that's not a factor here. Both include an audio jack, so you can plug in headphones without an adapter. Every connectivity spec is identical between the Galaxy Book Edge and the Swift. Both keyboards are backlit island styles, so the feel starts out similar for each option. Swift offers 1.3 mm of key travel compared to 1 mm on Galaxy Book Edge, which means your fingers get a deeper, more cushioned press with every stroke. Neither model includes a numpad, so your layout stays compact either way. Swift also upgrades the webcam to 1440p QHD from 1080p FHD, but both include a fingerprint reader for quick logins. Choosing Swift means you get one CPU option instead of two, plus 16 gigabytes or 32 gigabytes RAM instead of just 16 gigabytes. For storage, Swift offers 512 gigabytes, 1 terabyte, or 2 terabytes, so you can pick what fits your needs instead of being limited to 512 gigabytes. The Galaxy Book Edge costs $1,349, while the Swift is $1,199, a difference of $150. That extra money gets you the Galaxy Book Edge's standout display, design, and brightness, but Swift actually wins more categories overall, and that's on top of the configuration win a moment ago. The Galaxy Book Edge comes in blue, the Swift in gray, and both prices are listed in the description below. Galaxy Book Edge is for anyone who wants a stunning 14-inch OLED panel with a sharp 2880 by 1800 resolution and a design that feels genuinely premium. If you care more about battery life, performance, or want to save money, skip it. You pay $150 more and give up battery life for that gorgeous screen and sleeker build. Swift is for anyone who wants top-tier performance, longer battery life, and a better keyboard without paying a premium. If you care most about display sharpness or crave a more refined design, look elsewhere. The one reason to hesitate: you give up the higher 2880 by 1800 screen resolution found on pricier alternatives. Which would you pick, the Galaxy Book Edge or the Swift, and why? Drop a comment, like the video, and subscribe to Computer Matrix for more honest laptop comparisons.